Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to talk about the marriage requirement from Speed Darlington. Now, for some of you who don't know, Speed Darlington is a Nigerian musician who is also into comedic relief, to be honest with you. Speed Darlington entertains us on a daily basis. And he has come out to list the things he requires from a woman that he wants to get married to. Now, this has been making rounds on social media. I wanted to ignore it, but for some things, for some reason, I decided to just get into it. Now, Speed Darlington is looking for a wife, and he's listed some of the things he wants from his woman, and he's also listed his qualities that he has. Now, the first thing he said is he wants a dark-skinned woman under 150 pounds of weight. He said at least 5 feet 8 inches tall. He said 18 to 23 years old. He wants a great listener. Secondary school graduate. That's the minimum he's looking for. Financial literacy, someone who knows how to manage money. Business-minded person, never been to Libya. I don't even know. He prefers a virgin, but if you're not, it is fine. Personal hygiene / cleanliness is very important to me. 46 to 50 inches of uku, which is the hips basically. And he said a person who is fluent in Igbo and in English language. Now, this is what Speed Darlington wants from a wife. Now, let us also see what he has, or what he has to offer to this person that he has listed. He said he has 6 plots of land. He has 6 plots of land, associate degree in digital filmmaking, access to USA whenever I want to, 4 lingual, 11 rooms mansion, 5 bank accounts worldwide, 3 rooms apartment in Lagos, 18 years old Mercedes, frequent flyer. I never in a bus, okay? Medium listener. Now, he wants a great listener, but he is a medium listener. Good analysis and advisor. Studio. I don't even know what that means. More shirts than I need. So, these are the things that Speed Darlington is looking for in a woman. And it's very interesting because a whole lot of people have kind of criticized what he's requesting for. And to be honest with you, I think he is even very honest, listing what he wants from a woman. People are divided. Like, some of the guys are saying that yes, he's very right to have listed what he wants. Some of the ladies are saying that this is ridiculous for you to want from a woman. Like, Speed Darlington is in his late 30s or even early 40s, and he's wanting a virgin, or prefers a virgin who is from 18 to 23 years old. That's ridiculous. And we all know the issue of the current marriage trend that is going on right now, of older people who are in their 40s getting married to Gen Zs. That has not worked out well for a whole lot of marriages. We're talking about the popular one, which is Harry Song. We know how that ended. So there are so many cases like that of people who are in their 40s wanting to marry people in their 20s. Now, a whole lot of people are not getting married early right now because of maybe financial issues, because maybe they are not ready, or because, marriage is delayed for so many reasons. Not just financial issue. People want to get into themselves before they get married. Now, a lot of men who are in their 40s and are yet unmarried prefer to go to people who are in their 20s, and these marriages really last because these are two different generations of people. People in their 40s still want the kind of marriage they had, their parents had, which is that is also a different generation. This generation, even the millennials, will not even want that kind of marriage. Not to talk of Gen Zs that they will not even let you stress them. Not to talk of you now stressing them because of you're married to them. A whole lot of people are going through marriage challenges because men choose them based on what they want, and women agree to these marriages thinking they're going to grow in a marriage. Gone are the days when I think men marry women and allow them to blossom, to grow, to do a lot of things, because as far as they are concerned, they are going out there getting whatever they want to get, while the woman can be the mother of the house and still do being given the opportunity. I'm not saying it doesn't happen now. It's just that this generation of men, they are already thinking that women are not submissive, which is true, because for a woman to be submissive, you have to know what you're submitting to. So because they're already thinking that women are not submissive, it is hard for them to allow that woman to fly. One of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this topic is because somebody on Twitter shared a message talking about their friend who got married to this man. They got married, he was working, she was working, and then he lost his job. And for 6 years, she was the only one working, taking care of the family. And then she would go to work, come back, cook, clean, give him food. So I think maybe they have a meal timetable or something like that. And that day she was supposed to prepare egusi soup. So she got back late from work and she couldn't prepare egusi soup. She prepared something that was easier. Maybe I don't know, I can't remember what she prepared, but it wasn't, she prepared food quite all right, but it was not egusi soup and pounded yam. The man is now demanding for her to quit her job because the job is preventing her from preparing exactly what he wants to eat. If you go back to the reason why he married his wife, a lot of men have different reasons why they get married. Some people get married because they feel, how do I, you see a lot of videos online where men are saying, since they've been adults, like, trying to figure out what to eat morning, afternoon, night is a big deal. Like, people literally get married to women because of food. We all know the case of this lady who woke up 4:30 in the morning to prepare food for her husband. And she said that the reason why she was doing that was, and she was pregnant. The reason why she was doing that was because somebody at work was giving her husband food. So for the person not to snatch her husband, she had to wake up 4:30 in the morning to cook. Some people might think, okay, this is ridiculous, but these are the reason. Maybe the reason why he married her was because he needed somebody to cook. He needed some men just need somebody to have kids for them. Some people get married because they couldn't keep, maybe they moved into a house and they don't want house girls, so they decided to get married to a woman who would be at home and do all these things. And most times they get married to younger women who would be at home to do all these things. Now, the women that they're getting married to, who are also within this age bracket of 18 to 23, maybe at that point they were not working. Maybe at that point maybe some of them are working but not earning a very good salary. So it is easier for the man to just tell them, sit down at home, how much are you earning? I'm going to give you that money. At that point, it may sound very good, it might sound very attractive, and some of these women would actually quit their job to stay at home and do whatever is needed. So whether we like it or not, speed Darlington is very, I would prefer for somebody to tell me exactly what they want in a woman, or to tell me exactly why they are proposing to me. Because if you know the why, then you will know how to adjust things. If he's getting married to me or getting married to somebody who is, I don't even think he's being honest. If you want somebody who is between 18 and 23, it is because that person is not exposed and he wants a virgin. It is because you think that person is not has not found their purpose. Because if you get married to that person and maybe at the age of 30 or 20 or 28 or even 25, they decided, okay, I want to go back to work, or I want to pursue something else, that will become an issue. That would be a problem. So I think men and women, both men and women, need to sit down and think about, if somebody, let's say as a woman, if somebody is proposing to you, sit down and think about why you're accepting that proposal. Even first of all, sit down and think about why, or ask that person, why are they, why you? Why, what do you see? What is your take about marriage? What do you think about, the modern day woman? What is your idea of marriage? Because some people don't even understand what marriage is. Some people, especially men, they just think that marriage is where they go into, and the woman literally babysit them. So what you have to ask that question, and the earlier we start having these conversations, the better for everybody. What do you think of me as a wife, or why do you want me as a wife, or why am I accepting you as a husband? Like, this is why when people come abroad, the marriages end. We have a whole lot of people who are couples in Nigeria, they get to wherever in diaspora, they start having issues, because at this point the woman is now empowered, not necessarily because she's been disobedient to the husband, but because at that point she can now work and earn money. She is now not just sitting at home taking care of kids. She can go to work. Most times she's earning as much as the husband is earning, and then she will come back, take care of the kids. Now, husband, pick up some responsibilities, they will not do it. That becomes an issue, because the reason why he married that woman is to have somebody who is going to feed him, is to have somebody, he just wants to get back home and everything is spotless. He doesn't want to even help, like, even eat. After eating, some of them will not even take their plates away from the table. So I think regardless of how we want to look at Speed Darlington's list of marriage, which I would like to read that again, because it might not sink in. Now he is looking for a wife with dark skinned, under 150 pounds of weight, at least 5 feet 8 inches tall, 18 to 23 years old, great listener, secondary school graduate, financial literacy, someone who knows how to manage money. Now, this is very this is very crazy, because if they want to keep you at home and not allow you to work, you must be able to manage money regardless of whatever they are bringing home. You must be able to, if maybe you're earning whatever you're earning and they tell you not to work and then they keep you at home, even if they are bringing 90% less of what you're earning, you should be able to manage that 10% that they're bringing, which is most times this is the situation. He said a business-minded person, which I think is very important. He said never been to Libya. Let me just stop here, because this never been to Libya, I have seen a video that he did. He said the reason he will never advise anybody to marry somebody in Libya, or a woman who has been to Libya, because Libya, they don't have jobs. What women do there is selling their bodies, basically. So he is saying that any woman that has been to Libya, he will not marry that person. Listen, everybody choose what you want, but be very clear to the other person that this is why you want to marry them. If you're very clear to that person and that person understands why you want to marry them and they're happy to accept it, then it is okay. Growth is the only constant thing in nature. People grow, people change. Like, you can think this is the best year of my life, and then tomorrow you see something else, and then you want to grow, you want to improve yourself. Anybody that is not improving in this life is somebody that I don't even know how to classify that person. So you might think you want this person because of this particular reason, and then they grow out of that reason, or you grow out of that reason. It's all about finding that balance, being open-minded, not just marrying somebody and thinking that they are going to remain 150 pounds weight for the rest of the duration of the marriage, even after kids and everything. Some people remain that size but is that realistic? Be realistic with your expectation. Manage your expectation. Don't just say yes, especially women. Don't just say yes to any marriage proposal, because at the end of the day, your sanity is what is going to be affected. This woman that they're telling her now to quit her job just because she did not prepare egusi soup for her husband. Because he married, maybe one of the reasons why he married her was because she will prepare whatever he wants her to prepare for him. And then he's looking at her job now as a problem or as a hindrance. Buy egusi soup. Buy egusi soup. This is your poverty mentality. Poverty mentality. But anyway, people have their choices. Choose whatever you want to, how you want to live your life. If that person is asking you out or asking you to marry them, know why they are asking you to marry them. Ask for that why. Know the why, and then understand whether you can cope with the why. Even if they are not giving that reason, there are so many conversations you can have to understand why, understand their idea of marriage, understand what they think about marriage. Like, what is the ratio? You know, is it partnership? Is it 50-50? Or is it somebody that wants 50-50 but wants you to do everything, the role of a woman? Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and let us know your take on this whole matter. Would you prefer for somebody to tell you exactly why they're getting married to you, or would you prefer to find out in the marriage? Let us know. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.